Welcome to Daily Tax Savings. This is Tony Novak here to share viewpoints on saving taxes and staying out of tax trouble. Today's topic is the best evidence. And we've discussed this issue before, but perhaps in a different light. I'm bringing it up now because I've had three different people approach me in the last week with some type of accounting request. And in each case, I find out that their financial statements are not reconciled with their bank account. And so and that's what we're talking about. The very best evidence, whether it's a tax position, preparing a tax return, in a tax audit, or even outside of tax, if you're just presenting a financial statement, I suppose you're an officer of a nonprofit club in your neighborhood, and you're presenting the financials to your group, or if perhaps you're funded, your business is funded by the government, and the government wants to see financial statements. The best evidence in any of those cases is a financial statement that is prepared by a bank feed and reconciled with the bank statements manually. If I'm representing a client before in an audit, that is the single most powerful thing that I can say to bring that audit to a fairly rapid close. If there's any question about the credibility of the tax return, perhaps the usual concern is omitted income or grossly misclassified things. If I can say that these financial statements were built on a bank feed and then manually reconciled with the bank statements at the end of the year, I've come a long way. I've accomplished most of what we need to do. We can still haggle over some other little things, but that is the biggest point of financial credibility that any of us can build. I run into people that say, well, we use QuickBooks, but we don't, we disconnected that bank feed thing because we like to type things in manually. No, you just lost all your credibility. Or we say, well, we do reconcile our bank account. We turn the paper over from the bank sheet. There's a little chart on the back there. We can just do it manually, write it in, and reconcile the account. No, you just lost all your credibility. The way to do it is to reconcile it with your accounting records and have that QuickBooks and other accounting systems keep a permanent record of that bank account and reconciliation, along with the bank statements themselves, so that there's a permanent, credible record of your finances. Of course, that's not the end of the story. We have to make adjustments for a number of reasons: cash transactions, other accruals, and different adjustments. But the starting point, again, the most credible evidence you can have is that financial statement built by an automated bank feed, not typed in, built automatically, and then manually reconciled at the end of the accounting period. We'd love to hear your thoughts, comments, feedback on this topic. I'm likely to carry it over one more time into tomorrow because a lot of people apparently don't really know how to reconcile a bank account. I assume that they do, and perhaps we ought to get into, if you don't know, how to overcome that with minimum effort and angst. So let me know in comments or social media, or if you want to reach me one-on-one. That's easy to do also. Find me at taxproblems.cpa, and we'll set a time to talk. I'll be back tomorrow with